My name is Nicole.
My name's Conrad.
My name is Beth.
My name is Jessica.
I'm Robin Brace.
I'm the owner of Fluid Yoga.
Bikram Yoga
At Simply Hot Yoga and Fitness.
Yoga Mix.
Hot Yoga Naperville.
Biggest challenge for me, it actually took me years to say that I'm going to work.
Our business wasn't growing at all. We were just flatlined. In fact, it's probably dropped in revenue over the last several years.
One of the biggest frustrations I was having was just being completely overwhelmed. I just felt like I was underwater and I was so passionate about my business, but I couldn't reach that passion anymore.
Okay, this is the goodness truth. Was learning that this is a business, right? So I was a yogi who loved yoga, who wanted to teach yoga, but yet I had a staff to manage and I had bills to pay and I had salaries to make.
I opened my business about 9 years ago. And the first few years were great. I was doing really good and things were on the upswing and I was having a lot of fun. And then things got stagnant. I got tired. I got burned out.
I was new to the business. I had been in the yoga world for a while, but not as a studio owner, and I had no idea where to begin.
You kind of get depressed about it and say, oh, well, I'll just keep it going, just keep practicing and so forth, but didn't really have a plan or a guidance and a direction.
I think that in order to continue to grow, whether we talk about our asana practice or our meditation practice or in our business, it's kind of neat how it all falls into place, is we have to continue to learn.
I've known all along that Nomad Business Coaching was helping me and giving me back, but I didn't realize until the summit how to bring it all together or how to see it all at once. And the final day of the summit, it just all came together for me. It was like I've been working for 2 years and it just all clicked.
It was a very clear system to get us through all the problems that we were having in the studio, and just a really systematic way of doing everything, and then having somebody to be accountable to directly that you connected with.
Being at the summit makes me realize once again that there's always so much more to do.
So the summit itself was more than I thought it would be. I didn't really know what it was gonna be, but I thought that it might be an amplified version of what we do already together as a collective. But it was that and much more. The biggest benefit being the level of detail delivered during the summit is something that I did not even expect to receive. And I think we were all excited about the level of detail as far as the marketing and the funnels go.
My favorite lab by far was the marketing calendar lab. I'm a very hands-on person. So the moment we got to get out of the chair and get on the floor and lay on our bellies and write, I was, yes, this is it.
Now that I have a better understanding of where these, how to create an ad and what your focus is. Like, first you have to have an intent and understand who you're targeting and then why you're targeting and what you're gonna sell them. And then from all that, figure out, your ad. Never done that. So I'm excited to do that because I feel like I've got a lot of really cool ideas that I can implement.
I am implementing these things and the problems are getting solved that I did not know what to do before. I just see the vision for the community very clearly.
I know now that I can live out my passion of my yoga studio and my practice and my classes without having to sacrifice myself in the process.
The time taken to actually do that work, not just talk about high-level stuff of what your year should look like or what it should feel like, actually sitting down and writing it down word for word, what it is that it's going to be in the future. 100% the biggest benefit of the whole thing.
And not only did we get to collaborate with one another, we also had a tangible piece of work that is done that we get to go home and implement.
I feel so much more prepared for next year and what's gonna happen and when it's gonna happen than I ever did last year.
I see a very bright future.
Yeah, so life is a lot different. I am, I believe, about 2 years out from the beginning of the implementation.
So I'm really happy that I came. I'm happy that I now have some guidance on what to properly do in a yoga studio.
The summit gave me something that I couldn't really get in my studio, but there was an extreme level of sort of leveling up that I got at the summit that I just couldn't get otherwise. And I'm so inspired and excited to go back.
Pretty pumped to bring all of the new material back home and get to work and enjoy a fruitful 2020.
But I feel like I want to do it right now. And I've already booked my deposit for next year, so.
Oh no, we're coming next year. In fact, my son and I are both gonna come, and my daughter.
I would absolutely refer somebody to come to this. For the community alone, it is worth every penny.
You just have to get to work and roll up your sleeves and do it.
The only difference between a yoga studio that is absolutely killing it and a yoga studio that is maybe killing their dreams is the owner's ability to take action.